Hey everyone, this is Ben with Solitaire Homes, and today we're taking a look at another Solitaire single wide. This is the Solitaire 16723A, also known as the AN376. So this house is going to be 16 foot wide, 72 foot long. It's coming in at 1,152 square foot, 3 bedroom, 2 bath. So it's a really nice single wide, plenty of rooms, plenty of square footage. So let's go on the outside, take a look at what we have to offer. Come in the inside, do a full home tour. Come on, let's take a look. Okay, so starting on the outside of the 376, you're gonna notice something a little bit different on this home. Before we get in the colors, I just want to point out, we do have this optional dormer, which you can add with the beams. So typically in the past, a dormer would only come in on an 18 wide, usually the ACK or the HD 384. But now we're able to order a dormer on any of our single wides. Keep in mind, if you do get a metal roof, we will not be able to put the dormer on there, but this being the 376, never had the dormer on it, but it does give it a nice front curb appeal, especially if this is going to be facing the road. It's not going to just look like a straight long home without the dormer on there. So just a different look. Some people can utilize it depending on how they put it. So anyways, let's get into the exterior of this home. So the outside of this house is going to be called gypsum. So it's going to be that white color there. Then you're going to see that we have this Industrial Revolution as your trim. So give us a nice good look. You can see that we actually have gypsum, Industrial Revolution, and then gypsum as our accent. You can definitely have different colors you can pick from there, but let's go and go on the outside of this home and show you what Solitaire has to offer. So as I normally do, I like to start out on the frame. With every Solitaire home, you're gonna see we have full length outrigger. So outrigger is this piece of metal here, comes all the way to the sidewall, and that's what full length means. It's just coming to the edge, supporting the sidewall all the way at the bottom. So your 2x4 exterior wall is gonna be here, and that's gonna be holding it up. A lot of manufacturers, would be surprised, come just short, and they'll talk about it being for transit only, which, outriggers are for transit, but they're also gonna help hold up the sidewall. We do have blocking and things underneath this frame that's gonna be holding up the home, but you let us know what you'd rather have. Would you want this piece of metal to come short, or would you like it to come all the way to the edge? Let us know. Now those outriggers are gonna be spaced every 8 foot on center down the length of the home. You're gonna get a 12-inch I-beam on this house. Anything over 56 feet will have a 12-inch I-beam, so this house comes 12-inch I-beam on that. Before we get into the rest of the home, I do want to show you something over here on the axles. All right, so we're gonna crawl underneath here so I can show you. So right over here, you're gonna see that extra piece of I-beam. Let me see if I can point it out. Right here, that's called a sister beam. So anything over 72 foot, we're gonna weld an additional piece of I-beam over the axles just to help distribute the load so that the house isn't taking the brunt. And then you also see that everything's gonna be gusseted. The gusset's that triangle material, and I'll highlight it on the screen. That triangle right there, all your cross members will be gusseted throughout. And this is what a cross member is, this piece of metal. It's just holding the two pieces of I-beam together. While I'm under here, I can show you your sewage drop there. So let's get back out from underneath this home and show you the rest. So the gypsum color on that smart panel, that's LP smart panel, 50-year warranty through LP smart panel. So it's a 550. Like I said, when we do the dormer, we're putting these nice beams so you'll get that extra accent color. Everything's gonna come standard with a storm door. Also gonna have a porch light above that. You also have one on the back door as well. See over here, we got these nice decorative shutters on the exterior of the window. Something I want to point out on Solitaire windows that you're not going to see a lot on other manufactured homes. Some other manufactured homes are going to be using, also use vinyl side, which we do not use any vinyl. So it's a specific window that's universal. We actually use a residential window, and what I mean by that is most manufacturers aren't going to have this little piece of vinyl here. Doesn't seem like much, but before they install the exterior, or before they install this wood for this shutter, there's actually this piece of vinyl goes out to about here and it's nailed all the way around. And that's actually going to help seal the window, because if not, you're just gonna have this raw smart panel in here that you'd be able to see. You can see we also silicone the whole window all the way around. So that's just something to help minimize any type of water intrusion on the house. And even before we put that piece of vinyl, before we install the window, we're actually painting this area with latex paint to just give you a little extra vapor barrier, moisture barrier, to keep any water moisture from coming over there. You're gonna see this house is gonna have a 6-inch eave. Now the 6-inch eave is going to have a few purposes. The first purpose is to keep the rain off your sidewall. So a lot of times you're going to see manufactured home, double and single, a little 1-inch eave, or maybe not even that. That's just going to allow the rain to hit the sidewall as it comes off. This is going to bring it out a few inches off the sidewall. The less amount of water that hits the side of the house, the less likelihood of having leaks. You're also going to see we have this ventilation. So this is a static air vent. This is an intake. On the roof, there's going to be another vent. Heat air rises, and this is where it's going to intake the cool air, fresh air, and then the stale air in the attic will ventilate out of the top. Just a little bit about that. Right here, this is going to be your vent hood exhaust. So the vent hood is exhausted out of the home. Right here, you can see we have water heater access panel. Nice thing about this water heater access panel is if this ever goes out, depending on where you're at as far as the water quality coming in your home, if the water heater goes out or you want to upgrade, you can do this from the exterior. It's going to keep the technician from being inside the home, dealing with dragging a water heater through the house. So it just makes it nice and easy for service or upgrade. Right below that, you're going to see the drains. We have a drain pan and a pop-off valve drain pan. So 2 ways they can leak. We have that secure for you as well. Right here, we have our dryer vent. As you can see, exterior dryer vent. You'll see that in the laundry room when we go on the inside. A few things we're going to look at here. First thing is your fresh water connection. So 3/4 PEX plumbing coming into the home. And then you're going to see we have electrical receptacle. That's so we can plug in a thermostatically controlled heat strip. Talk to your contractor about doing that. The heat strip will actually encase your water line coming into the frost zone, just to eliminate any type of pipes from freezing in the winter months. Every once in a while here in the Texoma area, we do get a nice hard frost, so that'll just be able to help protect that. Right over here, you're going to see the label for your electrical connection. It's actually going to be, I don't know if you can see it, that PVC tube right there. So that's where your contractor will fish up the electrical into the breaker panel. Right over here, you're going to see we do install this painted OSB to help minimize any type of blowouts from pulling out the insulation. You can upgrade the insulation from R11 to R22. No point in spending the extra money to have it out on the road. So as you can see, we do have a little extra layer of protection there, which I think is very nice to have. One more thing in the eave that I didn't show you there. All of our bathroom exhausts are vented out through the eave. That's going to eliminate any additional holes in the roof that we need to put for that ventilation. So it's actually just ventilated here. This would be the guest side, and then you'll have your master side. Actually, no, I'm sorry. This is your master side. Your master side here, the guests will have one on the eave, either down there or on the other side. As we come around the home, wanted to point out our cross member. So another thing on the frame, we have a Z channel cross member. That's what this is. Let's take a look at it there. So the idea is the bends in the metal or in a Z pattern. The idea behind that is you're going to have resistance with going and stopping. This is primarily, this holds the I-beam together, but this is going to help minimize cracking while in transit. So that Z is going to be preloaded each side. As they break, it's going to be holding it from going too much, causing less shifting of the walls. All right, let's go around the back side. Here, I could probably get further back enough to see it. Our homes are going to, so there's your vents up top. So like I had mentioned, these vents are going to allow the hot air to come out of the roof space, and those metal vents underneath the eave are going to be where it's going to bring in the new fresh air, as I explained earlier. 25-year 3-tab shingle, manufactured standard, industry is normally going to have a 20-year, so we're just giving you that right out of the gate. 2x4 exterior walls throughout on this home. We're also going to get an electrical receptacle on the exterior of the home. Just going to depend on where it's at, depending on the floor plan. On your exterior wall, or sorry, your exterior door, you're going to have a 9-light outswing. Right above that, you're going to have a porch light as well. So we'll have a porch light, any type of entryway. So that's going to be most of everything on the exterior of a home. The only thing I can point out is the floors will be 2x6 floor joists. Everything is going to be 16 inches on center. That's going to include your exterior wall, your floor joists, and your interior walls. And we'll go more over the interior once we go on the inside. So let's head over there now. All right. Stepping into the 376 also known as the 16723 3A. Really love this home. So start out with the Solitaire standards, 1/2-inch sheetrock throughout, fully tape and textured with a brocade knockdown style there. So this is all hand textured and scraped, just giving you that nice residential look. Below, you're gonna see we have the 2.5-inch flat trim throughout. Anywhere you have vinyl areas, you're gonna have the flat trim. So if you do order the home with carpet, you won't have the flat trim in that room. So just keep that in mind. You're also gonna get the flat trim around your mirror. And right above that, you're gonna get the decorative cornice box with this nice crown edge up top. Just give it a nice look. Flat trim up top as well. We do have a 7.5-foot sidewall. This also allows us to do this nice vaulted ceiling, giving you plenty of room, not an open space in this house. A lot of people don't think about the vertical space in a home. A lot of people are just thinking about the width on it. So this is 16 wide, but you're getting this nice vaulted ceiling to give you extra room. Solitaire homes are gonna come standard with a fan in the living room and also in the master. Real quick, talk about the blinds. So all your blinds are gonna come standard in the home, 2-inch throughout. One-hand operation, as I've shown many times in the videos, just nice and easy. All of your windows are gonna be low E vinyl windows with the tilt-in for easy cleaning. So unlock this, pull this trigger on both sides, this window will tilt in. That way you can get to the front of it without taking off your window screen. So nice, easy, and convenient window. Also energy efficient as well. Oh, something I wanted to point out that I didn't before in my other videos, we are actually using smart panel here in the windowsill. Now, why do we do that? You know, no, we're not perfect, and you know, as customers or just homeowners, you know, maybe we leave a window open and we didn't know the storm was going to roll in. So we use a nice latex paint on here to help with the water intrusion, but having this smart panel, which is on the exterior, it does have a waterproof resin in it. Now, if it's going to be soaking in water for years and years and years, you know, it's not going to protect it forever, but you get the occasional water splash in here. It's going to be way more forgiving than having, you know, any type of MDF style where the water is just going to absorb into the product, and now you're just going to have swelling, and eventually it's going to rot over time. So this is something, one little other thing that Solitaire is doing, adding that smart panel on the window just to help out with any, you know, future with this home. These homes are built to last 90 to 100 years. So having things like that in place are definitely going to help out with that. Talking about the floor. So our floor is going to have, talking about our subfloor first, 2x6 floor joists spaced every 16 inches on center. On top of that, we're going to have 19/32 plywood, so very durable, very strong floor. When you walk through our homes, that's something our customers do notice versus an OSB floor, which typically is not as rigid. So that's just what we believe we should have in there. On top of that, we're going to have individually hand-laid vinyl tile, all glued down. So very nice stuff, very high quality. This is not the type of stuff that's going to rip or gouge when you drag anything across it or drop something on it. We do give you a few spare pieces just in the unfortunate incident that something major does happen with them, but we typically don't have a lot of issues there. Let's talk about our roof system real quick. 1/2-inch sheetrock on our roof. We're going to do R21 standard in the roof cavity, which is going to be above standard with most houses in the industry. On top of that, our roof decking is going to be 7/16 radiant barrier OSB. So what does that mean? That means it's going to have a foil back on there, which is going to bounce basically the majority of the heat rays from entering your attic space. So that just really helps out with the thermal capacity of the roof. Just eliminate as much heat as possible by just reflecting it out. A lot of times you're going to have to pay extra for an energy package to get that radiant barrier. So just keep that in mind. We're giving that to you standard up front along with the plywood, which is typically going to be an extra upgrade. All right, so that's your living room at first. Let's take a look at the kitchen. Coming in the kitchen, you're going to see we have this nice 36-inch bar top here. Comes all the way across. We used to have a high bar here, but a lot of customers requested to have just a bar across, so we do listen to, you know, our customers as far as what works for them and what they want. This is decor number 2 with your titanium cabinetry. Real quick, sorry, on the floor, this is our smokehouse floor. That'll come in all of our single wides. You also have the option of painted white cabinets as well. So if you like that painted white, we can do that. These are all hand stained. Got your solid ash doors, solid ash styles here as well. Nice backer. A lot of times you're going to just have paint back there. So we added the backer on all your uppers, hidden hinges, and then we have this nice decorative crown, little lip up top, just give it a nice finished look. Just very nice cabinets. And also your drawers, solid wood drawers. And so that's something that just wanted to point out, just the quality of our cabinets there, residential style. We are doing a ceramic backsplash tile. So right here we have our mosaic style backsplash, and in your bathrooms you're going to have more of a subway tile. We'll get into that in the bathroom. As you can see, the house comes with your standard appliances. So we have your dishwasher, your electric stove. It's going to be flat top, and just depending on availability. And then we're going to have your refrigerator as well. We do have a gas option, so if you like to utilize gas, we can do that. We can also do a gas furnace as well. A water heater is always going to be fully electric, just to keep that in mind, but wanted to show you there. We got a deep stainless steel sink, dual basin. A lot of customers like that. All of our faucets are metal, guys, so no plastic faucets. Nice little sprayer there. Nice little sink. Vent hood, you saw the exhaust I showed you on the outside, so nice vent hood. You're making a stock or just cooking, you'll be able to ventilate that air out of there. Hey everyone, if you're enjoying the video, make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you comment below and let us know what you think of this home. There's a lot of new upgrades and a lot of new additions, and we just want to hear your feedback. Right over here, you're going to see, look at all the cabinets we have in this home. This 376 has always been known to have pretty decent cabinets. We also have the next size up, which is the AC80, if you want a little bit more cabinet and utility storage. Then the ACK is going to be your big boy of that. So we like to work with the family of floor plans, same style, different ways, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, and then extra large as far as the width. So let us know what you think about the kitchen here. Right behind me, I'm going to show you, we have this is your dining area. As you can see, we have our chandelier above, so that's a dining table will go there. The vents are in the floor in all of our Solitaire single wide models. Nice thing about that as well, we do insulate it in R11. So the floor being R11 standard, an extra R11 around the ducting. Your ducting is going to be covered in R22. And for just a few $100, you can actually upgrade your floor insulation to R22. So just if you want to bump that up, just help with your energy costs, it will really help. Let's head into the utility room in this home. Send to the utility room. See, it's just a nice small utility room, nothing big. That's your water heater, as we saw on the outside. Washer dryer hookups. There's your dryer vent, dryer plug. Washer hookups on the right here. Got a whole house water shut off. So if you need to service the home, you can do that there. Whole house ventilation. So this is just going to help you have a vent fan here, so you can ventilate the air through your utility room, exhaust out of the home. You're also going to have a smaller version. This is a little bit more of a powerful fan, but you have a smaller version of your bathrooms to exhaust to the exterior. So just keep that in mind. You do have this ventilator to help ventilate any moist area in the utility room. Overhead storage with your hanging rod there. So right over here, you're going to see we have your data sheet. Something I wanted to point out, which I think is very interesting. With this house, with the way that the insulation and everything's set up, this home could be negative 59 degrees on the exterior as far as outdoor temperatures and maintain an average of 70 degrees. So these houses are very well insulated. You had the R22, which is going to be even better. This house didn't come that way, so add more insulation to be even better. So imagine what this is going to work when you're in the 40, 50 degree range. It's not going to be working real hard. So there you can see we put a lot of effort in making our homes energy efficient and just residential quality. Full tape and texture throughout, even in your closets. I think it's really important to have that nice look as well. Right here is going to be a service panel for your water. So instead of having to cut the sheetrock, we have this panel here. It's going to be hidden by your washing machine, but if you ever needed to get into these pipes for any reason, you're going to add a water filter or something to help protect the appliances in the home, you can get to it right there. Here's your 200 amp breaker panel. See, we have a 200 amp breaker panel. Everything's going to be labeled right over here. Very nice. It's going to be your water heater shut off. Very important when you get your home, you fill up your water heater first and make sure that there's no air in it before you click this on. So if you're hiring a contractor, just maybe remind them of that. You don't want to burn out your element before you even get started. Also, this is going to house our furnace. So you can see we have our furnace system here. This is going to be where you're going to change your air filter per manufacturer spec. So keep that in mind. Nice hidden away furnace, keep it out of the way. Also reducing the noise in the living room. It's not just right in the middle of the hallway where it can be annoying there. This is our exterior door heading outside. All right, now we're going to go in the master bedroom. So I want to point out right here, check out these 6-panel doors. Just giving you a nice residential look. All right, heading into the master bedroom, you can see really good size. Like I mentioned earlier, you're gonna have a ceiling fan above. We went ahead and did vinyl tile throughout on this home, so you notice none of the bedrooms or the living room or the master bedroom do not have carpet. Same is gonna go for the guests, so that's an option that you can add on there. If you don't want carpet, we can definitely just do the vinyl tile. But if you do like carpet, we can't keep it in there. So ceiling fan, nice natural light coming in, nice size master bedroom. Take a look at all the plugs in this house, or in this bedroom rather. So you got a ton of plugs throughout. So no matter where you put your bed, where you put your nightstand, you're gonna be able to plug in nice and easy. Let's head over to the master bathroom. So something that we added recently, just wanted to show you guys, 36-inch countertops throughout. That's gonna be in here and in the guest side. Nice trim around your mirror. Before we used to have these little plastic tabs that held that up. So nice 2.5-inch trim around the mirror, just finishing it off. Got your lights above. Porcelain sinks. All of our houses are going to have porcelain sinks, no plastic, and also metal faucets over here. So just want to show you everything's going to be metal. 4-drawer bank. Got your cabinets below, and then we have this nice little linen storage in the corner here. Add extra storage to this bathroom. Right behind the door, you're going to see we have our porcelain toilet. We got a window for some natural light, and also allow some fresh air through here if you want to open that. Notice all of our windows do open up besides the transom windows. Got a vent above. Check this out. We have upgraded to a 60-inch shower. Previously, last year, we used to have 48-inch showers in our master bathroom. So as you can see, nice 60-inch. And we're also putting your shower head way up there, so it's not going to be hitting you in the back of the neck. It's pretty high up, you know, so it's above the tip of my finger standing up. I'm 5'11", so pretty good size. Let's head over to the master closet. Really love the master closet, tons of room. So let me sit back here so you can actually see how big this closet is. Look at the floor there. Something that's really unique with our Solitaire Homes that the industry does not do, we're doing wooden shelves and wooden rods. I mean, these things are in there, guys. So this is very high quality. I'm even shaking the house. I'm pulling it so much. Very high quality cabinets or shelving system. It's gonna be able to hold your shoes and your clothes over time. We're not doing a metal rack, you know, metal rack up here. We're not doing metal brackets. You know, that stuff's just gonna bend and break over time. I don't care how much weight you got on it. It's just not gonna stand up. We're also gonna be trimming out your closet. So you can see we got nice base trim. We got the trim around the doors on the inside. Sorry, we'll have a ton of light in here so that you can see that, but I just wanted to show you we are trimming out the closets. Let's head over to the guest side so that we can check out the rest of this home. If you haven't already, if you like the video, make sure you hit a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment below your favorite features. Something here new, we used to have the analog, now we do have a programmable thermostat. Yes, it's 94 degrees in here, so you can see what I go through to get these videos to you. So again, if you if you're liking the video, but no, for real, digital thermostat, really nice upgrade. Just something that we think, you know, bring it into the modern time. So just a quick point there. Okay, so the main difference in this house from the old 376 is the way the bathroom and the bedroom is connected. The bathroom used to be over here. Now we're having bedroom, bathroom, bedroom. This bedroom's actually wider than it used to be. I'll show you that in a minute. So let's head down the hallway into this first bedroom. Fully taped and textured. All your trim work's gonna be the same throughout. Again, on this one, we did vinyl tile throughout. It is wired and braced for ceiling fan, but you can add a ceiling fan from the manufacturer if you would like. From the plant, we can do that. So let's get a whole scan of the room here. Pretty good size closet too for size room you got. All right, let's head to the bedroom number 3. So again, the bathroom used to be right here, so we used to have a smaller bedroom. But now that we moved the bathroom between, you're getting this really nice size bedroom. It's going to be the full width of the home. Vinyl tile throughout again. Something I want to point out, guys, this house came all the way from Presidio, Texas, all the way to Ardmore, Solitaire Ardmore. This is where this house is. And you're going to see we have minimal cracks at the house. I'm maybe seeing maybe one over here, maybe. But, there's not a lot of cracks in this home. And that's because of the things we're doing in the frame, in the floor, to help prevent that from happening. A lot of brands aren't doing what we're doing frame-wise. And, yeah, they're going to fix it when it's on site. Well, ours just show up right. Nice little closet here. I do have some of the extras in here, so just keep that in mind as far as just the house being ready for setup. Now, the manufacturer is going to ship extra things like your extra tabs. You got some paint over here. Yeah, it does come with your window screens as well, so that's something that they'll install once the home is on site. All right, everyone, there we have it, the Solitaire 1672 3A, also known as the 376. Thank you again for joining along, and all your comments are welcome. Appreciate your feedback so that we know that you're enjoying what we're putting out. We'll see you in the next one.